We've all seen commercials about law firms, some of them funny, some of them serious. But the practice of law is no laughing matter, especially when you're competing not in a courtroom, but against your peers. In tonight's School Patrol, we stop by Springfield to catch up with the state's top mock trial team.
Members of the jury, my name is Reena Patel.
Springfield High School senior Reena Patel.
One thing kept coming into my mind as a common theme of what's gone on here. Cash cow.
Is the plaintiff's attorney.
George Romero was that cash cow.
She's a member of the school's mock trial team.
Mr. Brooks, why are you here today?
The highly successful mock trial team.
When we won districts, we were like, oh my gosh, this is happening.
We've won district, I think, 5 times now.
And then we won state, we're like, this is happening.
We have advanced state 5 times, but we've never won state.
You know, we're good at nationals, it's like, this is really happening.
I think when they called our name as one of the teams to go in the final round, I know I started shaking.
For 15 years, mock trial leader Leslie Deem
How we practice and how we present a case
has guided these students to the national competition.
kind of to wrap your head around the idea that we are representing the state of Tennessee.
Your Honor, permission to move Exhibit 6 in evidence.
That's been a challenge to really get where we feel very confident about what we're doing.
I'd like for you to go into more depth of your reasoning. Can we start with your first one?
And they know what they're doing.
My brother, George Romero's life was taken from him prematurely. I've brought this case to court today because, well, he can't.
Please state your name for the record.
Ashley Williams.
Ms. Williams, why are you here today?
I'm on trial for wrongful death.
That's the premise of the case students have been given
George always had these get-rich-quick ideas.
when they faced the other teams in Madison, Wisconsin.
George was my best friend. We built TELUS together, and those were the best years of our lives.
And with George's charisma, he was a cash cow.
Playing both witness and attorney,
The defense calls Ricky Grimes to the stand.
Anaya Crocker says being a part of this team is what inspires him.
It's a mental challenge.
What happened when George got out of rehab?
Well, he showed up at a board meeting talking about sailing out to our biggest competitor, Papa de Cap.
You can come home and say, you know, that you've done something productive with your friends for 2 or 3 hours, or 8 in the case of this Saturday.
The defense calls Dr. Chris Redfield to the stand.
You really feel like you accomplished something.
But things can go wrong,
You have to think, okay, do I need to bring this up?
just like in a real court of law.
Dr. Redfield, can you please identify this
You
document?
take their answer that you know they should have answered, and you formulate a question off of it.
So a lot of times I'll change the tone in my voice to let my witness know, like, hey, like, this is important, make sure you get this.
Students have actual attorneys working as their co-counsel for the competition,
I would do anything to have him back.
but in the end, it's up to the students to make their case.
It wasn't the same George.
We're facing the best teams in the country. We're good, and we are going to compete, and we're going to do our best to bring home a national championship.
I was trying to save both a friend and a business. I would do anything.
Although Seattle Preparatory School won this year's mock trial competition, Springfield High's team hopes to get another go at nationals next year.